Welcome to the Reverberations Podcast, where we explore the human experience and the journey of self-discovery. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, John Stuart, founder of 365, author, sound alchemist, specialist in vibrational medicine, and integrative wellness with a focus on emotional trauma. As always, it's an honor to share this time and space with you, as well as what supports this podcast. There's no questioning the importance of our dietary intake in regards to our overall health and wellness goals. Known as a transformation company, I was introduced to Purium a little under a year ago and implemented it as a staple in my daily personal and professional practice. Designed in consideration of human physiology, human metabolism, and human potential, the Daily Core 4 is made up of 4 pillars of natural Purium products to cleanse the body and satisfy its critical needs at a cellular level. Their products fit any preferred dietary lifestyle, whether you're looking for detox, life transformation, nourishment, weight loss, immune support, fitness, gut health. You will be supported on your journey. And perhaps what I appreciate the most is that Purium is in alignment with my values, sourcing from organic, sustainable farmers and practicing eco-friendly shipping with a commitment to be plastic-free by the end of 2021. Purium is a quality, trusted company with a vested interest in spreading economic freedom through plant-based wellness. Visit ishoppurium.com. That's IShopPurium.com. Enter referral code AMPLIFYYOURLOVE for $50 off your first order. At 365, our mission is to facilitate and support the maximization of human potential and global sustainability by advocating whole health and promoting harmony within and throughout. 365's products and services are based on the ontology of mind, body, spirit, sound, where we address the full spectrum of well-being, physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional wellness. My mission as a practitioner is to lead clients to a clear and gentle understanding of their inner truth, untangling the energetic and subconscious constriction within our mind and body at a core level, loosening the intensity of belief patterns that no longer serve us, and providing an opening for us to remember and return to a state of harmony, natural vibrancy, and complete state of well-being. It all begins within, and it all begins with you. For 10% off products and services, enter code IAMLOVED at checkout. What's good, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Reverberations. As always, it's truly an honor to share this time and space with you. And last week, we were discussing music is medicine and how I came into utilizing music, sound, vibration in my practice to facilitate the journey of self-discovery, to assist in bringing harmony to our mind, our body, our spirit, and address the full spectrum of well-being, physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional wellness. We stimulate our mind, we tap into our creative power, excite our imagination, develop clarity and a refined sense of purpose, where we're ready to fully commit our mental energy in always, every day, where we optimize our physical performance, our relationship with food, and empower our mind-body connection. We recognize our quest for a deeper understanding and purpose. We electrify the connection between one and all. We channel divine guidance. We inspire a profound appreciation for all that is, all that ever was, and all that will ever be, and breathe the essence of life into our human experience. And we explore the creative expression and partake on an intimate alchemical journey through sound and vibration, and utilize music as medicine. And at the very foundation of my practice is shifting beyond symptomatic relief and diving into the core of the energetic root of what is creating the disease, what is creating the illness, the disharmony. And when we cut through the barriers, we recognize that the truth is that it all begins within, that it is a choice for us to take accountability and responsibility for our own health and wellness journey, our own journey of self-discovery. We place a lot of this responsibility outside of ourselves. We externalize our experience and place our health and well-being in the hands of others. And we see so many times people searching and seeking in every direction for an answer, only to find that we exhaust ourselves in the quest for personal happiness and well-being. And I witnessed these patterns over and over in client sessions that I had, and witnessing this in humanity in general. Though where I recognized it the most was at the most intimate level with myself. And when I began to witness certain patterns and behaviors and thought forms and loops that were continuing to repeat, especially ones that I didn't want to repeat from my childhood. And this became the premise of my book, It All Begins With You, a collection of my writings over the years to remind me of who I am at the core of my being. This is my personal Bible, my love song, my soundtrack of my soul. So if I had ever lost my way or fallen off track, that I would be able to pick this up and I would be able to read my own words of what inspired me, of what moved me, of what soothed me, of what got me through some of the most challenging times. So I got a hotel room at the base of Pikes Peak at Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs. And I took suitcases full of writings, poetry, copies, printouts of emails, and writing by writing, I pieced together my guidebook of the journey of self-discovery. One of the key questions that I dialed into was, who am I? Knocking on the door and asking, who's there? Who am I really? What is it that I want? What are my aspirations? How much am I willing to give energetically to myself? Am I willing to truly care for myself mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally? How determined am I to be the best version of myself? Loving the shit out of myself. Getting to know me on an intimate level. Connecting with my soul's yes. I find it's the self-inquiry that allows us to gain a greater sense of clarity, to identify our path, to know where we are headed. And that right there presents an even deeper inquiry. Where am I going? Where have I come from? What is my path? How do I get there? And will I know that I've gotten there? Or is it always going to be something else? This is where we give ourselves permission to go deeper, to really break free from the chains, to allow ourselves to step in to what we know to be true, allow ourselves to be liberated mentally, allow ourselves to be liberated physically, allow ourselves to be liberated emotionally, and to be liberated spiritually. To be ourself, and to recognize that this is a human experience and we're not alone, and there is going to be challenges. It's going to be a high tide and a low tide. The question is, how do we create our own soundtrack and still be in harmony with all things in creation, truly accepting who we are, of where we are our own role model. There is a tenderness with the relation that we have with ourselves. There's a partnership. There's a friendship. There's a fierce loyalty. There's the confidant. There is the student. And feeling who we are, really feeling and embodying energetically the essence of what it is that we wish to experience, the essence of what we know to be true. So is there any changes? Is there anything that needs to be modified within? Are there things that I desire outside of myself that I need to modify within so that I can actually experience that? And this is where practice really shows up in regenerating, rebirthing, and celebrating who we are, celebrating the love of ourself, the perseverance that we have, the dedication, the commitment, the passion. This is the foundation of confidence, of where we are steadfast with a firm resolve and we initiate inspired action. And, at times it feels awkward. And this is learning consistency and being persistent and developing new habits and allowing myself to shift out of patterns that no longer serve me. This is where the learning is, the student of life, where I get to practice and test things out. And at some point, it's going to shift into transformation. We're going to go beyond form. It's going to be beyond thought, of where it'll be completely embodied in an action, effortlessly. It becomes an all the time thing, not just a sometimes thing. Our true colors come shining through. We let go of who we thought that we were or who we might be, and we accept ourselves at the core of who we are, the essence of who we are. We let go of control. We engage with our breath, because as we lean more and more into harmony and honoring ourselves, everything else around us begins to take care of itself. There's a trust that comes forward. The whole self emerges, where we understand the role of ourself as part of the whole and as a whole being. And beauty is our breath. It's inspiration. Simply stated, harmony. And this awareness led to another mantra that I do my best to live by, an equal exchange of energy. And I look at it as an equation. What is my role in it? How can I initiate and sustain harmony? So there's a responsibility on my part to bring the best version of myself to the table. And I started to recognize that it was that whole experience. It was, how can I have a stronger mental acuity? How can I be wiser? And how can I connect with others and understand, and to be able to communicate with them? And how could I understand them emotionally? How can I tune in and recognize through their challenges or their adversity or their trauma or whatever it is that they may be experiencing, and to be able to relate, as well as understanding different belief systems, different spiritual practices, and being a good steward of the earth. And perhaps most importantly is to continue the journey of self-discovery, to recognize that I am a part of the whole, the words that I speak, everything that I do, that I think, that I feel. Everything is all connected, so how I act, what I speak, the way that I think, all of that impacts the whole. When we stop looking outside for the answers and we embody the essence of who we are within, we begin to see magic unfold throughout, in all ways, always, every day. It all begins within, and this is my constant reminder. And we're not alone. I always wanted to do it by myself. It was a solo journey. It was a lonely one. I got the results, but guess what? We get them so much faster, and it's so much more fun. And it's better together. So let's join hands. Let's come together on this journey of self-discovery. Let it begin within. Let it begin with us. Let's show up and be the best versions of ourselves and be better together. We got this. There's no doubt about it. We're the ones we're waiting for. We're here now. Why not? We might as well, right? So thank you all. As always, if there's anything that inspired you, that moved you, that touched you, please feel free to pass this on. This is all about the journey of self-discovery and sharing and spreading the love. and how we can create a more sustainable and harmonious coexistence for all in creation. It's a we thing, and we are better together. Feel free to leave a comment, a rating. Share it on your social media. Also, please check out 365.com and amplifyyourlove.com. And as always, love and support one another.
Seeking beyond, trying to find the way out of the dark into the light.